what does geopolitical risk mean? Because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about what geopolitical risk means for price. So let's talk a little bit about what we think could happen to Russia. Let's just say if tomorrow or next couple of weeks that all sanctions against Russia were removed and they were free to trade. So far, it seems like just because of vessel tracking, and that it seems like that Russia is able to sell all of it, all the oil that it wants to sell into the export market despite the sanctions. So what that means is that if that's true, then if you remove the sanctions, then you don't necessarily increase global supply.
Mm.
Okay. And why not? Finding buyers who are willing to ignore those sanctions and not honor U.S. The U.S. guidance, let's call it. That seems to be going on. But no matter the method, if they're currently selling it, you remove the sanctions. What would happen to price? I fully expect that there would be traders moving into crude to be able to want to sell it down because expecting more supply coming because of the end of sanctions. That is in my mind, is a knee-jerk response that's really built on headlines and not supply and demand fundamentals. If, however, you look at it and you say, what happens to supply and demand? What you essentially do is you revert Russia back to its previous role as a newcomer to the OPEC plus group, and so you would expect them to adhere to that policy that's being set by that group. And that group already has a schedule for how to bring its production back over time.